Hey creators, welcome back to ImagineArt's YouTube channel. I'm Ava, your guide to making AI magic happen. Now, remember how we cracked the code for writing killer AI image prompts? Today, we're going to be taking it up a notch. So let's be honest, how often have we lost track of time going through these amazing AI-generated videos? I know we all have. AI is changing the game for visual storytelling, and today I'm going to show you how to make the most of it. So in this video, we're diving deep into text-to-video and image-to-video prompting hacks, which work on any AI video generator you use. So stick with me through this video, because by knowing these very simple hacks, you're going to take your videos to the next level. Okay, quick refresher. In the last video, we talked about the 5S model for basic prompting, which included the subject, style, setting, story, and specifics to write the perfect prompt. Now, the same model applies for video generation, but with video generation, there are some new challenges that you should know about. So first up, we have the subject. Now, you already know how to describe what the subject looks like, but here's a key difference when it comes to video prompts. You need to include what the subject is doing. Is it walking, flying, waving? Make sure that you add that action directly in your prompt. Next is the settings, in which we include everything around the subject. Here we have the background, the lighting, the vibe, and even the weather or time of day. Now you have to precisely mention any details that can add to the overall vibe and feel of the scene. With that being said, this is also where you define your art style. Think cinematic, Pixar style, cartoon, anime, watercolor, or even a 3D render. Adding a clear style helps the AI lock in the right visuals across all of the frames. Right, now finally, we have the game changer, that is the motion. This is what makes the video prompts different. Talk about the subject's movement, the camera movement, and even any movement related to the environment. Here, the keywords like slow pan, camera follows, zoom in, or leaves rustling in the wind help the AI create fluid, cinematic motion instead of some random flickers that you don't need. Alright, now that we know how to structure a solid video prompt, let's jump into ImagineArt's Video Studio and put it to the test. We're starting with the text-to-video feature, and here's the first video I generated using this prompt. In this prompt, I define the subject clearly, not just what they look like, but also what they're doing. I also told the AI exactly how the camera should move and what kind of motion the subject should have. And for the setting, I added details like lighting, mood, and the background environment to give it that polished cinematic feel. But here's the part where it gets fun. Using that same structure, I experimented with a few variations and crafted 4 different scenes. It's pretty cool, right? And the best part is that you can do the same. All you have to do is tweak the prompt, hit generate, and watch your story unfold. Alright, now let's switch gears. We're about to create a short cartoon story using the image-to-video feature. So the first thing that you need to do is have a storyboard. I had a simple story in mind, so I broke it down into different scenes and then generated a unique image for each one. So now we're going to be bringing these images to life scene by scene. So to start, let's head to the image to video tab and upload our first image. Now, as soon as the image uploads, you're going to notice something cool. ImagineArt automatically generates a prompt describing what's in the image. So you can either use this prompt or write a new one. This is completely up to you. I usually just tweak the auto prompt since it already captures most of the details that I need. Right, so in this case, I want the star to move from the top left and disappear into the sky. And I want the camera to stay still. So I've added that into the prompt, clearly stating the subject's motion, the background, and the camera behavior. Now, I'm using the Pixverse V4 model here because it helps maintain consistency across all scenes, which is super helpful when you're building a full story. Alright, let's hit generate. Aw, that turned out adorable. you can see how the specific prompt details like the motion and the static camera were followed perfectly. And that is the magic of structured prompting. Now, using the same format, I generated videos for all of my scenes. Each one sticks to the same structure, and that's exactly why they feel consistent and cohesive. It's like watching a mini animated short, all built from still images and smart prompts. Now that all the scenes are ready, it's time for the fun part. Now, we've stitched all the clips together, and we've made ourselves an AI-generated short film. So let's hit play and see the final result. That was pretty cool, right? Using just a simple video prompt format, you can now add motion to your product visuals too, and that too in a matter of seconds. So you can see how this prompt structure brought light to a still image, turning it into a smooth, dynamic video. So now that you know the art of prompting for AI video generation, you can bring anything into motion using these simple prompting tricks and a little bit of your imagination. So, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And also, share any tricks you know about video prompting in the comments. See you next time!